Hi, everybody. This is Silvio Canto in Dallas, Texas on Tuesday, July the 9th, and welcome to our video commentary. Well, we just learned that Ross Perot passed away. He was 89. And I think for many of us, he was an amazing public figure. I moved to Dallas in 1984. And by that time, by the time that I got here, he was already one of the most amazing personalities, business personalities in the Dallas area with the different companies that he put together. Of course, he also was famous because of that rescue when they went into Iran and they rescued some of the people who were in his company. So the man was sort of a legendary businessman, and he probably would be remembered as a businessman, except that in 1992, he decided to run for president and may have been the most consequential third-party candidate of the last 50 or 60 years, maybe George Wallace in 1968 being the other one. Ross Perot got 19% of the vote in 1992. And I would argue, I would agree with most of the so-called experts who say that he probably denied President Bush, the first President Bush, his re-election. I mean, if you look at the analysis, I mean, it's hard to prove, obviously, because you don't know how people would have voted otherwise. But if you look at the demographics of the people who supported Ross Perot, one would think that either they would have stayed home or they would have voted for Bush one way or the other. So Ross Perot probably had a lot to do with that election. He ran again in 1996, but I don't think he was much of a factor then. So our sympathies to the Perot family. I thought one of the nicest things today was George W. Bush, President George W. Bush, had a really nice message to the Perot family. And I thought that was very classy, considering, of course, that there was a little friction between his father, the first president, and Ross Perot. So I thought it was very nice for President George W. Bush to be gracious and very classy. Of course, that's just the way he is, that kind of a man. But rest in peace, Ross Perot. I think people will always remember you in the 1992 election. Bye-bye, everybody. If this is your birthday, happy birthday. Bye-bye.